Excel. Before we can begin, let's take a look at our sample. You'll notice it says Workbook 1. Here is the actual spreadsheet, and here is the chart. This is what we're making today. Before we can start, we must have all our data available. Let's take a look at the data we're going to use. Here's our software questionnaire. We're going to use all of these pieces of information and make a spreadsheet. We're going to shrink it a little bit to give ourselves some room. Okay. Let's take the cursor and locate the Excel icon on the screen. In this case, mine is at the bottom because I'm using Microsoft Excel 2008 for a Mac. You'll notice that my screen has two sides. I don't need two sides, so I'm going to adjust the screen a little bit to accommodate what I'm doing today, making it a little bit smaller. Using the mouse, I'm going to come down here to the left-hand side and click to the single screen here. Again, adjusting the screen to make it easier for me to work. And I'm about ready to start now. It's time to add my headers. Since we're using data from the software questionnaire done in class 1 through 10, I'm going to actually find A1 and click. Here I'm going to type rating. I'm going to skip A2 and click on A3. This is where I'm going to write all the technology skills. Let's start with the first one here, ability to use a variety of software. Clicking here, I type. We notice here that the text is outside the box. No problem. Let's take the cursor and double click between A and B, and you'll see that it adjusts naturally. Let's do the rest, starting with number 2, ability to install a variety of software. Again, the text is outside the box. Let's make that correction. Now we're going to continue to the next section, which says ability to enhance instruction through the use of productivity software. Ability to enhance instruction using productivity software. Let's make that adjustment. Number 4, ability to enhance instruction using research software. We're going to use our enter button or return button and move on to the next one. Number 5, ability to enhance instruction through the use of problem solving. The text is outside the box again. Let's double click and make that adjustment. Almost there. Number 6, ability to enhance instruction using educational software. Next, ability to enhance instruction using communication software. Almost there. Ability to download web software. ability to evaluate software and applications. And the last one, number 10, readiness to prepare school students to use technology. Now that I'm finished, I need to set up my results. Let's go ahead and get rid of our software questionnaire here. Move our work in the middle. Find box C1. There we have it. We're going to type 1. Moving over to D, we're going to put D1, type 2. And E, 3, F, 4, and G5. Each one of these numbers represents a level of technology ability. 1 for very poorly prepared, and 5, which means very well prepared. We're going to type in our results now. Let's make ourselves a little bit space here so we can see all the results, starting with C3. And we'll do the same thing here. You want to make sure you put your results in correctly so that at the end you'll have accurate information. We're now moving on to 2. And 3. And 4. And finally, we're on to 5. We need now to turn our information here in Workbook to an actual chart. To do so, we're going to take the cursor here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And we're going up to Insert. Clicking on Insert, find Chart. Click on Chart. You'll see here we have many options to graph our spreadsheet. I want to use this one, Align. I want to click on the first sample because that's the one I used in the example previously. You'll see here that we have all of our documented information on the screen. We need to add a title up here. We need to also put a horizontal label here. We need to also do the vertical label here. To do that, take your cursor and find the toolbar. There you have it. We're going to move our chart to the left a bit. Find Chart Options. Where it says Title, you'll see Chart Title. Go ahead and click on that. And we're going to type in Software Teacher Survey. You'll notice here, there's the title. Going back up to the chart options, we're going to click here on Chart Title and find Horizontal Axis. It's time to add that now. Type Software Skill Questions. Now you'll notice here, Software Skill Questions on the horizontal axis. We need the vertical now. Go to the titles and click on Vertical. Click, and you want to type number per level. Now we can also change the key here. Right now it's to the right, but let's say we want to move it up here to the top right. There are 2 places you can do this, but what's easiest is on the screen. Other options, find the legend, click on Right, Move it to top right, and you'll notice that the key has been moved up. We need to adjust the chart so it's more presentable. Let's close the formatting palette. On the blue line around the box, we're just going to click a little bit and move it so it's right underneath all the skills. In fact, it looks like I could use a little bit more space. Officially, here is my spreadsheet, and there's my chart. You can easily save it by going up to File, where the Save As menu is. You have many options: flash drive, drop boxes, or save as a web page in case you need to send it somewhere else. Thanks a lot. You did a great job. Good luck with your spreadsheet and your charts.